different things. Swa means self, darshan is to see, to have a vision, to have a glimpse. Darshan, chakra, cycle, and the one who has spun the cycle, is spinning the chakra, knows the chakra, who has gone through the chakra, dhari, the one who does. So today he's saying one who knows the chakra. He is Swadarshan chakra, the one who knows beginning, middle, and end of creation. So what does that mean? It's a nice word, Swadarshan Chakradhari, but what does it mean?
The spinner of the discus of self-realization.
Yeah, okay, that is what it is. But what does it mean? What is the meaning of it?
Who knows who they were
I
and
understand.
becoming so hum so.
Yeah, but what does it mean in terms of
the
your...
beginning and the middle and the end of the world?
Yeah, I'm not asking for what does this word mean.
I see.
The word we all know.
Okay.
One who goes through the whole cycle?
What is
No.
Go through the whole cycle. What does
Yeah,
it mean
but-
to you personally?
No, but if you are Swadarshan Chakradhari,
He
how
is
does that manifest?
Yeah.
knowledgeful.
Mm-hmm. What I'm asking is, somebody says, okay, this is a lemon cake, for example. But okay, a lemon cake. But what with the lemon cake? What does a lemon cake do? What is the experience it gives to you? What does it do to your body? The Swadarshan Chakradhari, why is it useful to be Swadarshan Chakradhari?
Because the we know that we were, like how pure we were, like in golden age. So
Why is that useful?
the purity we can experience, like we have within us.
Gives a happiness.
You have to give yourself.
Sister,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that we are going through this entire chakra,
Mhm.
moment to moment. I mean, in present time.
Mhm.
And be aware of it. And basically be cognizant of it, aware of it, and remember Baba throughout the whole thing. And it includes golden, silver, copper, iron. In our daily life, it is happening.
Mhm. Very good.
Baba says that everything depends on silence, too.
We will come to that, but for now, what is the implication of being Swadarshan Chakradhari? Why is it useful to be Swadarshan Chakradhari?
Because we were that.
So why is it useful to know what you were?
It's easy to get back to where we were previously. And we have done it several times before.
So we can emerge those virtues.
First of all, no,
One
but
who, sorry,
go ahead.
one who goes through the cycle, but also it helps to be out of the cycle. Does that make sense?
Yeah, very good. Anything else?
I think it helps you be detached from your own surroundings, from your own life. It's not really your life, really. But it helps.
It helps you detach.
It
It helps
brings
you detach from the present scene when you see things in a bigger scheme of things, say there are 100 days, you have 100 days, and one day is not good, but 99 days are good. So you will not make a big issue of that one day. No, one day, still a good deal. 99 days are okay. Understand? So if the Swadarshan Chakra makes you understand you were deity, you were warrior, you were merchant, that was all good. You're now Brahmin and leading up to angel. That is all great. So one iron age in between, you don't make a big fuss out of it. If you see a bigger picture, it is always more useful for you. That is one aspect. And if you see the bigger picture, so this is what Vimal is saying, happiness is more easy. Otherwise, if you're stuck in this one thing, and you think this is the past, this is the present, this is the future, what will it create?
Havoc.
Havoc and hopelessness and sadness and misery and
Encouragement.
discouragement, hopelessness, depression. So to know the big picture. One of the reasons why people in the world are in the condition that they are in and are into the indulgences that they are in is because they don't see the big picture. Intellect is completely trapped in this life and in today. Who cares about tomorrow? That kind of mentality is there. So there is no incentive for upliftment. Let's just grab what we can grab now and indulge in what we can indulge now. That's it. And that is one reason why Swadarshan Chakradhari is important or useful. Anything else?
And we also know that we are in this situation because of our own ignorance. So if we have created it, that means we know how to remove it also, because we are the one we have created this.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it too.
Yeah. So
It's
the
all
ham
based
so
on
so
karma.
ham.
It's all based on
It
karma.
is the part of being Swadarshan Chakradhari is you understand the dynamics of karma in the context of drama. And the order goes to chaos, goes back to order again.
So, sister, could
Mhm.
it be that like chakra has the center? If I remain in the center as soul and Baba, everything else can spin and spin and spin. But
Mm.
I could be grounded in the
Mm.
center.
Yeah. That is part of it. The scenes of the drama are moving, but you forever remain the soul. But this awareness we can only have now. Because only now we know the whole chakra. And so when you look at the whole chakra and you look at the iron-aged scenes, you're not perturbed because you are forever, eternally the being of light, immortal. And you can see all the parts you have played, deity, warrior, merchant, Shudra, Brahmin part, and now is the angelic part. But you are forever that immortal, godlike being of light. Anything else why it is useful? Swadarshan Chakradhari.
I still say forgiveness makes forgiveness so much easier for yourself, because you know that you are leaving behind the old world, you're leaving behind the Iron Age, and you're now Brahmin, you're going towards being an angel. And so because of that, remembering that part, as long as you know that you're remembering Baba too, then it's easier to see the real future, the real you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. Then you can let go of the past.
right.
See, sister, you gave example of the lemon cake. If you think of that, when you eat, you naturally enjoy, you celebrate, and have good time.
Yeah, no, very good. If you're Swadarshan Chakradhari, what is the purpose of that?
Mhm.
The purpose of being Swadarshan Chakradhari is that you don't identify with any of the parts
I see.
and be free. Be beyond, be with Baba. You'll be happy. In other contexts, Baba uses this title broader. It is not just churning the cycle, but it's churning knowledge in general. So any aspect of knowledge, the ability to churn and to extract jewels from every aspect of knowledge is very useful, because Baba says that is what brings churning gives.
Yes.
Churning gives happiness and churning gives power. Because churning helps you to, the intellect becomes more and more refined. And churning and the refinement of the intellect makes you be able to stop Maya. It gives you weapons to to counteract Maya. It's Swadarshan Chakradhari. But in Hinduism, Swadarshan Chakradhari is a title for Vishnu. And they show him with the chakra. This is a discus that spins, and it is shown as a weapon. So it is, how to say, and it is not always there. He can make it appear when it's needed. And so that chakra is used to kill demons. And that is why he's Vishnu, because he's not subservient to demons. So you churning knowledge, any aspect of knowledge, but especially, of course, also the aspect of the cycle and the cycle of time and your 84 births. When you are churning knowledge, that cycle spins and it kills the ignorance inside. It kills the demons that are haunting you. It chops off their neck. So any
Demons,
aspect of
sorry,
Hmm?
demons are the ignorance.
There are demons, or any form of Maya is a demon.
Okay.
Any aspect of the vices is a demon. Ignorance itself is a big demon. Now, what Baba said today, twice in the Muli, he mentioned doubts. Doubts are demons. Doubting whichever aspect you're doubting. Self, that is the demon telling you you are not worthy, you can't do it, forget about this, go to sleep. These Brahma Kumaris, that is not for you. These are all demons haunting us. And churning knowledge, Baba says, it will make you Vishnu. You will conquer the demons. You will cut the throat of the demons. And there are doubts is just one demon, but this doubt demon has many children, little demons. doubting yourself, doubting the lifestyle, doubting other Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, doubting Baba, doubting the knowledge of drama. And so the doubt is one big demon, but it has many little demons. And to counteract the demon, to finish the demon of doubt, you need to churn knowledge. And churning doesn't mean just taking a point, that's it. You have to, it's like when you eat, do you just put in the mouth and swallow?
Have to chew.
Yeah,
If you
without
put
chewing.
Maya should bow to us instead of making us subservient, make us bow to her. So the churning means you have to chew the knowledge. And what happens when you chew? Even food, what happens when you chew?
Easier to digest. Juice, you get
Yeah, but
juice.
You get all the vitamins.
yeah, but the bigger pieces, they become smaller and smaller and smaller pieces. And you can, and the juices, what is it? The saliva mixes in with all the different small parts, and then you can extract the nutrients that is in it. And it doesn't only happen in the mouth, it happens all the way until the small intestines. This is what we have to do with Gyan. We have to extract the juice. You have to, as if, well, how do you call it? Take it apart. Every part of what Baba is saying, every part of the different concepts, go into the depth of it, go into the understanding of it. How does it manifest in different ways in my behavior, in my experiences, in my vision, in my idea of my aim, and what is in service also, what has to be done? And only when food is taken apart like that can it be absorbed by the blood and give power to the body. If you take, like, for example, spinach or anything, you just swallow the whole thing, then 75% of the power and the nutrients that is in it cannot be absorbed through the body. Something will happen in the stomach and something will happen taken out, but all what is possible in the nutrients, it will not be. It will just pass through the system and finish. So this happens with, this happens with us. We listen to Murli, we mentioned 2-3 points. It's like we're swallowing the Murli whole. Look. And then we go about our daily lives. But to churn, even if it is 1 or 2 aspects, it doesn't have to be, of course, whole murli would be great, but you take 2-3 points, but you really chew it out. All the different, so what does Baba mean with this? What does he see when he says this? That people call him Swadarshan Chakradhari. Why? And why does he call us Swadarshan Chakradhari? And what does it mean being Swadarshan Chakradhari? Like Star was saying, if I understand what I was and what I will become, it frees me from the burden and the guilt of what I feel because of some actions that I did that were not the right actions. But they were just yesterday or today or this lifetime. But there are 84 lifetimes.
Yeah.
And I was that deity. I will be that angel. God has come specially for me. I'm churning the cycle and my own cycle. So you're lifting yourself out of these feelings of worthlessness or guilt or whatever it is. Understand? And we should use Baba's knowledge for that. This is what it means to become pure, because feelings of guilt are not pure.
Om Shanti, sister. I have one question from the blessings. In a blessings, Baba says that stay in a love, absorb in a love, and then he's giving example of like by how like have awareness of your virtues and your all the decoration of your who you wear and titles and I mean
Baba did not say titles.
decoration of many virtues,
Yes, say
and
that.
many types of happiness, your spiritual intoxication. But then I don't understand what does it mean, the points of expansion of creator.
Was on the bus and yeah.
You know, I do feel we should go into that. But it is also good to understand Murli and the line of the Murli. Because Baba wants us to become like him. And one aspect of becoming like Baba is to think like Baba. And this is why sometimes we take a point here and a point there and another point and another, and that is good. It's not that it is not good. And to chew out those points. But sometimes it's good to train yourself to catch the thread of Baba's thinking. Why he goes from one thing to the next and how the next come. And if you catch that, you are using your intellect in a way that is how Baba is using intellect.
That's actually what it means, the
Yeah.
points of expansion of the creator. To think about how he expands on it, how he explains it. To think about
But I will read it, but then we will go back to the main Murli. Yeah.
Everything I understood.
Yeah.
Just only one thing Baba
Yeah, yeah.
says, the point of expansion of the creator and creation.
In order to experience the stage of being absorbed in love, it means you are lost in the love. Keep in your smrti, in your awareness of who you are, your many titles. So what are your many titles?
We were
Well, the first one for today is Swadarshan Chakradhari is one. You are the one who knows the whole cycle and you know what is beyond the cycle. And you know the self, even though you have gone through that whole cycle. So that is one. And with that knowledge, you are killing the demons. That is one title. What else?
Master Almighty Authority.
Master Almighty Authority. So what makes you a Master Almighty Authority?
By having the knowledge.
By having the knowledge and you being combined with Baba. What other title is there?
Not in this Murli Trikaldarshi.
Trikaldarshi is another title. What does Trikaldarshi mean?
Trilokinath aspects.
No, the three aspects of time.
what's
So
it
what does
worthy?
that mean?
It
does
means
mean?
whatever happened is good, what is happening is better, and what will happen will be best.
That is one part of it.
We were worship worthy.
One moment, we're still on Trikaldarshi.
Yeah.
So what does Trikaldarshi means further?
That's all I know.
Who knows the past, present, and future?
Yeah, the one who knows the past, the present, and the future.
Yes,
It has overlap with Swadarshan Chakradhari, the one who knows the cycle. But Trikaldarshi has the extra emphasis that is for every moment, for every action, for every experience that you are having. You know the past of it. And of course, you're experiencing the presence, but you also know what the future will bring based on your choices now. So if I do this, then that will happen. If I do this, that will happen. Trikaldarshi, the one who sees past, present, and future of every situation, of every action, of every scene. Yeah, there is an extra dimension with Trikaldarshi. Worship worthy, not deity. They are worthy for the highest reverence. What else is your title?
Trilokinath.
Trilokinath, Master Trilokinath. And the one who is the Lord of the three worlds. You can
Master
travel,
Creator.
you can travel the three worlds.
Purifier.
All these things are to churn and to experiment with. If you are a lord of the tree world, what does that mean? You are master of the drama, you are master of the subtle region, you are master of Paramdham. So are you? What is required to be a master of the drama? What is required to be master of the subtle region? What is required to be master of the soul world? Do they cooperate? Does drama cooperate with you? It does, but do you see it and do you experience it all the time? That is what. So Baba's saying, keep in your smrti these many titles, but not as words, but as you experience it. You know this is me because you experience it, you understand it deeply. The decoration of your many virtues, your many types of happiness. So, what are your many types of happiness?
Baba is teaching us.
Baba's teaching.
Very good. Baba's teaching me. God is my father. God is my, what was today, which title he started, not title, which relationship he started today's Muri?
Beloved.
Yeah, we are his brides and he is our bridegroom and beloved. No, so the many types of happiness of relationships, for example, the many types of happiness of the experience of home, the many types of happiness of experiencing the family of souls, the many types of happiness of the different areas of Gyan, the happiness of living a life and a lifestyle based on purity. There's so many areas. Your spiritual intoxication, the points of the expansion of the creator and the creation. And this has many, many areas to churn. Now, the other day, Baba was saying, Sunday, he was saying, you have to slow down time. You remember?
Yeah.
Because time is your creation. So you are the creator, and time is your creation. So do you know the points of expansion and essence of creator and creation? So Baba is creator, creator of what?
Creator of a new world.
Creator of a new world through creating of a new consciousness now in the confluence age. That is a point around creator and creation. But sometimes Baba says he is creator, but you are also creator. So do you know the self in the essence, but do you also know the expansion of that? All your births throughout the cycle? Do you know what now in the confluence age, the essence is generated and that will find its way throughout the whole cycle? Now, one example that we often reference in this context is if now in the confluence age you experience Baba as your father, and to the extent, the depth and the quality of that, your fathers throughout the cycle will have qualities that are like Baba's. Your relationship with your father in the different births will have the qualities of the relationship of soul and supreme soul now experienced. Am
So
I
in
in my clear? Yeah.
yes, Sister Rona. So in at this time, right? I am creating the future for my own self for the whole 84 birds, right?
For everything.
Mm.
For your relationships, for health, for wealth, for intelligence, for everything. How your relationship will be with nature, everything.
Mm.
Even now, our relationship with time. Now, one of the things we often hear, and we ourselves say, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. It means we are subservient to time. Time is all the time, what is it? Sitting on our hands. So many things to do. I don't have time, I don't have time. Now, what makes you a master of time? When we use time in an accurate way and for the highest purpose, every moment. But because we waste time on different areas, that is why time harasses us. And these are points of creator and creation. What is the essence and what is the expansion of it? The deities, although there is time in the golden age, but deities will live with the consciousness of eternity because every moment is lived in the highest state of awareness and with the highest quality of actions. So they will live in the awareness of eternity, as if there is no time. There is time, but they will not have to keep a watch. Oh, 12 o'clock, I have to be there. 2 o'clock, I have to be there. It will be a natural flow of things because everything will be done in the highest state and with the highest quality and with purity. And in the Iron Age, time is such a complication for us. Someone sent me something yesterday, and a man was trying to explain how to be a man.
How to be a man?
Yeah, good, bit macho type, but he was saying, anyway, in one day he made 3 days. He said, your first day is from 6 to 12, your second day is from 12 to 6, and then from 6 to 12, something like that. And so he was saying, so you have 21 days in a week. This, this like to give yourself a feeling that you're on top of things, that you're deities, their life is smooth, natural. You don't need to kind of use that forcefulness to feel good and on top of things.
I think, sister, deities don't have day and night. It's full moon all the time.
No, there will be day and night. Baba says there will be day and night, and body will rest also in terms of sleep, but it will all be natural. It will not be with an alarm clock. There won't be nightmares or what is it? Insomnia. It will just be natural flow of the day, but everything will be in that soul conscious state. You let the body rest. That is the in the natural scheme of the things of the drama. But it will not be you will be exhausted or you wake up tired. So you get an idea, Mita, the
You
The point
explained the
of
whole blessing very nicely. Thank you, sister.
expansion of creator and creation. So the essence and the expansion and what it will look like. So this blessing is like a whole week's journey. No, because it touches on so many areas. But I don't remember if it was in yesterday's Murli, one of the Murlis, Baba was saying our intellect has only one dharma, only one duty, and that is to churn knowledge. To have our intellect constantly, all the time, be churning Gyan and nothing else. And then you can use that Gyan when you take decisions, when you make choices, when you interact with others, when you sit for yoga, you experience that what you have churned more deeply and you emerge it. That is how the intellect gets divinized. But what happens is we swallow, Murli hold, look, and then we forget. And then we go about our daily business in the same way with the mundane churnings going on in the mind. And then things don't really shift at a deeper, significant level.
Sister, churning is hard to do by yourself. Maybe we could make a study group or something small.
No, that is fine. That is a very good idea too. But you do, in small study groups, you just have to be careful that it really stays with Gyan.
Right.
That you don't go into my son and granddaughter-in-law, this, that,
No.
whatever.
Mhm.
Or my money, or I have, don't get into familiarity at a logic level.
Mhm.
Because that can be then dangerous, then then you know each other's private lives, and then you start thinking about each other's private lives and things, and this is all messy. We don't want it. So, but if you have a small group and really stick to churning Gyan, that is a very good thing. But I know in Yagya there is a bit of what is it, caution with that. Because it is easy not to get into oh, what did you eat today, and I did this today, and my neighbor this, and so just have a certain caution with that, because then we're not creating good karma, we're actually creating bad karma, no? Or we start giving each other advice on medication or relationships, all of that. Please stay out of that. Don't get into that messy. Otherwise, but stay with Gyan is very good. But this is why these Gyan Yoga Bhattis are there also. No? The aim is to stimulate this because we need to learn to do this. Otherwise, we listen to Murli and we have 2-3 points in our head. By midday, we have forgotten also those points. And then when you talk, you don't know how to talk. Because you're not used to churning and making knowledge into something you truly understand and live. Well, there were some other aspects that we wanted to take up, but next time. Yeah. Vimal, maybe you can write it down, churning groups. So the next time we have a service meeting, you bring it up. How can we kind of do it in an organized way? And maybe also like shift from groups. You make a group for a month, you are with that
You
group.
can change.
Exactly. And then you make like maybe groups of 3 or so, and then you find your rhythm and then go to another. So that you have that little bit caution also that it stays pure.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you write it down, then next time when we have the service meet, we can bring it up and then create some structure to do it.
All right.
But it's a very good idea. Okay, it is already past 9. So let's take a few moments and just train the intellect and the mind to merge the drama. Make the whole drama, past, present, future, and this human personality, let it merge into a point. And beyond the drama is the subtle world and the incorporeal. And just travel and know the self as light, immortal, blissful, free, pure being of light. And Baba is there, like that sweet ocean of silence and love and peace. And try to grasp that experience of being beyond harm. Body is not beyond harm, but the soul is imperishable and eternally loved by God. Om Shanti. Okay. Om Shanti.